What's up, guys? It's Mr. Janvid, and today we're back on the Pokemon Showdown server, and I'm happy to be back. Unintentionally took a couple days off. Oops, I say unintentionally because I had some heatery. Look at this, Frost, Moth, Rain, like Raichu. Like I had all this stuff, but I'm doing this thing now where, oops, we're using Suicune, by the way. This Suicune set I think can be super lethal. I know I say that every week about the thing that I'm using, and I'm also using Dialga just as a favor to my guy. He requested Dialga a couple weeks ago, and I said yes, but I never did it. I like to be a man of my word, so here it is. And I'm like, this can't continue. So setting that sleep schedule back, and because of that, so we finally, there's that Kyogre I told y'all about. Told y'all Kyogre was coming. He may spout. Trick room would mean, let's see, what would your initial be? Necrozma, right? Is Trick room even really relevant there? No. Yeah, let Necrozma take the hit, because that's going to matter for Xerneas later on. I say take the hit, I mean almost die. This is useful, like Necrozma is useful, period. But I mean, like, this turn in particular is useful for a couple reasons. Now, I am a bit wary of potential double. I think a double here would be pretty annoying. Where's his points at? 14. I don't think he's gonna double. He doubles, but he went to Veltal instead. This could be a knock variant, but his rocker is weak to my Vel, so I'm not overly concerned. Toxic would bother me though, as I have Toxic of my own. Toxic of my own. I just have Toxic, period. So if he's packing Toxic too to kind of supplement with his Calyrex Shadow, knowing that Vel is probably most people switching, didn't go to Xerneas for knock reasons as well. But as I said, so he goes Zacian Crown, so he might not have it then. He could double back here, but then Kyogre's Water Spot is significantly weakened, so I'm not as concerned. It's a very aggressive player. The upside about this assurance, I didn't expect that. Well, he predicted me, but didn't take any damage. So now he's in Dugtrio range, so he's gonna make a decision that doesn't allow me to destroy him with Dugtrio, because he's very Dugtrio-able. And so phase one is gonna involve me Celtrox, yeah. Let's remove his item. He actually goes to Duskmane. Needs boots. So he's gonna get up rocks, which is annoying for my Vel. But is that what I want to do? Celtrox here. Problem is that his Eternatus isn't weakened yet. And I don't know anything about this Necrozma, so I actually need to heal too. So his Calyrex could start being a problem now that he's knocked my item off. So thing about it is I just can't switch into Veltal's knock. Like, I have to go to my, and I built this team myself. I just kind of threw it together because I wanted to use Suicune. So I just like literally went, what's Suicune Eternatus? Because Eternatus has pressure. It's the main reason. And a lot of them run Spadef as a Kyogre counter, so it's certainly going to counter Suicune. And it'll outstall it before I can Scald Sweep. So he actually switches out, which is amazing for Xerneas. I honestly, Xerneas is about to sweep him if he keeps this nonsense up. You know, if he keeps his shenanigans up, Xerneas is about to sweep him. And so he has to stay in here. Well, he doesn't. Actually, I'll heal. I know he'd stay in, but I'll just punish the Zacian switch. Because I need this healthy. Because it should 2 a KO. Yeah. So this would be an excellent time for it to pull a double into his Kyogre. He assurance last time, which I'd assume he'd still go for here. That would mean that Crosman would die. What would that mean for the remainder of the game? Can I afford that? I don't really have an alternative now, do I? Also, my big thing is Dialga is nice to just Draco up on mine, but he has a full, probably likely Spadef. Damn, son. So he does pull the double. If Eltar wasn't the double, unless he's gonna pull another double into. He's only shown knock, which Necrozma never dies to. So what I'm actually gonna do here is I am tempted to just knock off, primarily because if he doubles to Kyogre, I lose Amon, and I keep doubling to my Veltal, and if my Veltal comes back and he loses Amon, so I'm going to anticipate a double on his end, but now he just attacks what's in front of him. Kudos, he got that correct, and now he makes the double. I was already potentially gonna set Necrozma, which is why that wasn't the biggest loss in the world for me. A Morning Sun here can easily knock me out, but now, you know, he's caught in the matrix with the Dugster. So Dugster, whoa, my speed, oh, 493. I thought it said, I was like, why am I not faster than, so this would be a time where you definitely double switch. But if he leaves this Necrozma low as it is, I mean this Yveltal as low as it is, Dialga is going to become a problem. So I'm actually going to double to it to cover for Kyogre. Again, yeah, that's what I expected the last time. I'm not going to let you just do what you want with your Kyogre, buddy. So this is a bloodbath here. Something's going to die, and it's Necrozma. So no rocks to worry about, which means Calyrex, Eternatus. Well, Calyrex more so, and Yveltal are forever walled. I could have Trick Room there, but I still have to Draco Lock anyway, so there's really no point in committing to that. This is my last. Damn, Suicune, you're supposed to be sweeping, bro. Like, come on now. No Eternate I know of generally runs a poison move, but especially on this should be defensive. Let's do some damage here. So he's defensive. I can tell by the damage. Okay, cool. So I EV'd my Dugster actually to not die. That's like a 33% chance to die to defensive, die to max cannon without rocks. So big brain spreads. Let me show y'all. So yeah, we got that strategic 212 speed and 44 special defense. And these are generally throw together teams. I did mention once where Shifu's banned and Pheromosa, you know, kind of the metagame settles so that I can show you guys just a solid, you know, kind of just team building process, framework, whatever you want to call it, template. The EVs, the spread. So now, excellent, because I outspeed, weaken your spout, and then the demon is in. So just sub here. Depending on his Yveltal set. Oh, okay. We just going Calyrex now. Is this what plot? Yeah, Astral Barraged. I wonder. I'll Scald here. I'd hard switch if I were my opponent, or oh, he specs. Okay. So I take nice. So instead of just wasting my Suicune here, I'll go to that one guy that never loses. And so yeah, that's game, because from what I've seen, his Yveltal is probably Ruse Sucker or Ruse Foul Play. And so now he just forfeits. Could go back to Kyogre. But now once my Dialga Trick Rooms, it's over. We'll just Foul Play spam. I'm very surprised that he's just staying in. I could go to Xerneas too in Geomancy, substitute and all these things, but you know, what's the point of switching? Yeah. So that's our first game. Suicune didn't. It could have, but you know, he had a lot of threats. So this is a game that Suicune could go in. I know he has a Regieleki, but I have a Dugtrio, so you know that thing is never trying to come in. Dugtrio is actually really problematic for his team as a whole. And if he's a Calm Mind variant of Shuckle, then that's a problem for your boy. So another Kyogre that's a problem. Sunsteel Strike actually goes through sturdy. And I defog versus a couple of his mods. And he's not a thinker, just based on the fact that he hit the timer right away. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. It's just something you want to pay attention to over my years of playing. So that being the case, I'll let him commit to one hazard, which will likely just be webs. Oh. What would Shuckle do versus a defogger? Maybe it has toxic. Maybe it has Encore Locks. Encore Locks makes sense to me. Yeah. Okay, so that's what he'd do. So he commits to whatever it's called. And so there's the monster coming in. He's clearly spexed. Geozern wins once I defog. It seems as if Dialga is just not going to be able to do much here. I'd rather Dialga go than, especially if I waste 2 water spots here, it's going to matter. Good. So we protect here to stall 2 out. There's no real switch he can go to that I can't check. Regieleki's not a mon. I mean, he could go Regieleki. He should double, unless this is screens. Interesting. So I'll go Dougie now then, unless he's choiced. Nah, it's physical. Okay. Oh my goodness. That matters because, well, it matters, but it doesn't at the same time because I have Necrozma full. So I do have a check to his Zacian, and once it gets hit with these helmets and these rocks and all these situations and circumstances, now my biggest thing is that Kyogre just thundering away. Man, I'm missing Sucker Punch right now. He goes Zacian first, which I'm glad for, because I've shown Protect, so he's gonna go for something that, okay, excellent. That's like perfect because Xerneas now can knock this out after rocks. Let's knock off the play here. Knock off. If Yveltal comes in, I got my own and I get to defog. And then if he goes Kyogre and I Stealth Rock, I lose this. And then no, I have to knock off here. He actually stays in. Did not expect him to stay in. That's not great for obvious reasons. Damn, I did not consider him staying in. Which is good and bad. Wild Charge did 31%. Yeah, him staying in there might be the end for me. Because if I heal there, Or if I attacked with Sunsteel. I guess I could have just Sunsteel Strike to cover for Kyogre. Then the water spot would be weakened enough to where I think Yveltal could take one. That's actually was the better play. Sunsteel Strike certainly would have done at least 30, I'm assuming. So now it's a question of what his other move is. It's Wild Charge, Close Combat. So if it's Behemoth Blade over Play Rough. So let me see. Suicune taking CC, Wild Charge. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Man, I wish I had Sucker. So how this game's gonna come down is I could switch to no, that's not gonna work. I need all my mons. Blessings. So it's gonna come down ultimately to luck, because I know he's gonna go to this here. When I say luck, I mean is Xerneas gonna get you know what. So good to just tect. I know he has to thunder, but let me get a little bit of damage. Wow, he crit me there. That should be it for your luck, buddy. Like, for real. That should be it for his luck. Please. Oh my fucking god, man. Upside is if I kill this, Yveltal's a problem. Please, for the love of fucking god, man. 2 times I won that game. Either don't get paralyzed or kill the Kyogre. Yveltal beats his last 2 Pokemon. I could not lose. Now I lose. It's not an Uber Lives if that doesn't happen, right? I'm facing too many like every game I'm like, man, if I just had Thunder on my Dialga, you know. So once again, we're gonna, unfortunately, he has a Giratina. Like, I'm facing like a lot of random stuff that you never really see that beats Suicune. Well, more so the Giratina. I don't think he had anything in the last game other than hacks. This could go a couple ways. I could aim for overwhelming with Xerneas, but I think Necrozma is going to be a pretty big problem for him. Suicune could be a pretty big problem for him as well, depending on what his Necrozma is. And so phase 1 is going to be me removing that thing's item. But since he guards the least against Dialga, and see, like right here, he could literally just go to his hole and suffer no consequences, which is not okay. I'm gonna Draco on the odd chance he does stay in. Yeah, Thunder is just better here. Yeah. Okay. So, well, that's that. Dougie's nice for Mag. When Mag gets hit, then you know Xerneas can go in. Necrozma has to be kept at the utmost for this demon. And Suicune should Sacred Fire. I say Suicune gets burnt. That's annoying. So the Draco would have been helpful to force him to heal, but you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. So I'm actually gonna let Yveltal get burnt potentially. Potentially, right? As if there was a potential. Come on now, and that was 100% burn. And so this covers for Calyrex and. Like, cause I'm assuming this is Trick Room. If he's Volt Switch, then that'll be tough, right? And so what this allows is for me to punish whatever he does. Well, I'll Rocks first. He's actually, cause I'd assume Kyogre would not be your initial. I wanted to knock just on the off chance for the last, like what happened in the last game when I was afraid of the Kyogre. So Dracovish. Dracovish min speed is 139. But I'm still a Suicune, you know. I'm actually Trick Room Dialga, but I'll probably get 2 KO'd by that. I'm still a Suicune. I should not get 2 KO'd by this. I remember what a Dracovish is, but luckily we have tech for the Trick Room 10s. That's a pretty big Fishious Ren there. That did a ton. I'm a Suicune. Like, you imagine if that was rain boosted Suicune. Then again, Toxapex was dying from that shit. So, you know, I'm just a Suicune. But you're just not used to seeing Suicune take any kind of damage from resisted moves ever, especially physical ones. And so the upside of this is if he were to, so I get the opportunity to fish for the burn here, get it Draco fish for the burn. As he switches out, and I do get the burn, so things are gonna start getting fun here because, well, let's see, is that the best play? If I go back to Necrozma, no. Carmine as he Trick Rooms, let's sub. He could VS, but I doubt it. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted him to Trick Room as I sub. I don't know what I was saying there. What would his initial be? Because I could have kept my health, but I'll get most of it back. Yeah. And so Kyogre is 100% choiced. And so what I want to do is catch him. I'm trying to catch ya. No Kyogre under Trick Room is going to be non-choice, especially because I'm pretty sure he's going to spout. Yeah, he Origin Pulsed because he knew he was choiced. And so Rain turns. Let's see what I want to do here. Let's Calm Mind. Protecting again here. What would he do? What can he do? I think is a better question. Origin Pulse has 12. I wonder if this breaks. He breaks, and I didn't dodge. One more turn of rain. Yeah. So he has 4 Origin Pulses left. Magirna's about to get trapped. Oh, that did a ton to me. He has 6 left. I've been protecting non-stop. I'll Scald here. Because he loses a lot if I protect. And I could tech. I just don't want Dracovish getting a free switch. Mag wasn't the one I expected, but it's definitely the one I'm going to take today. Look at Coon go, man. And so I'm going to end this with almost 40%. Because look at this right there. I'm already at 34. And it's just to protect away. You know what I'm saying? We just coming back from the dead. From the dead, man. Oh, is this banded? This might be banded. No. How much did... Sacred Fire did no kinds of damage. 36%. There's no way a non-banded Brave Bird is going to kill me. The question is... Assault Vest. My goodness. How much did it do? Scald literally missed. So obviously I'm gonna start. No, he's not Assault Vest. He didn't take rocks damage. I'm tripping. That was just weak as shit. How is +2? He's heavily split F though, which means Dialga's or Draco would be doing literally no damage. So to remove Ho-Oh here would be to remove everything that's in the way of my Xerneas. I knew it was a roll, but I thought I'd get it. But I figured, well, even if I don't, you know, just look at his team and look at his Xerneas right now. You feel me? Look at his team and look at Dialga right now. You feel me? So that's why I'm going to go to the Demon. Yeah, let's just kill this. It was the Suicune answer, but we'll kill it. Because, you know, what is he going to do? Everything else loses. If he goes to Calyrex, I'll just flash him first. He might be policy. Huh. Let me actually go hard. Hard Necrozma. Morning Sun first. Okay, that's fine. Because Dialga is min speed. 166. Okay, we have the same min speed. How many turns? Trick Room. 3 turns. Okay, Dougie, you must go. Unfortunately. And so we'll drop another young Draco. Yeah, let's just take a life. Because then after this, the Calyrex cannot boost once again. So ideal situation is not to KO him, but he died. But what I'll do is, is that what I want to do? I gotta stall out his range. Draco Fish should not kill. What I should have done there was switch out, actually. That was a choke. Like, it wasn't like a choke. I haven't lost, but it just made the game a lot harder for me for no reason. So now, like, I can Trick Room and reverse Trick Room and all that stuff, but what I'll do is Trick Room here so he reverses it back, stall out the rain, then I'll go to Necrozma as he Trick Rooms again. And so now it puts him in a spot where he can't freely just go to his Dracovish. And I have a ton of turns, so I'll just Morning Sun here. It does hard switch to Dracovish though, but as I said, I have a ton of turns. Fishies already has 2 turns, right? And all I need to win is, let's see, yeah, takes rocks. Yeah, he's dead. So we'll go Vel. Vel might even take a rend. If Suicune took 50, probably not. But that was like sloppy there. And so yeah, I just go to Necrozma and Sunsteel Strike. He crits there. I'm not sure. Necrozma is super bulky, so I doubt that would have killed me. But at this point, it's checkmate as he forfeits there. I knew I had the out, but you know, sloppiness is sloppiness. Inexcusable. And I tend to do that in Ubers for some reason. So this is Suicune's game once again, even though it performed like a beast in the last one. Xerneas also messes him up, but so Suicune's live. And again, Thunder. But the one guy that has a Xerneas, I don't have Flash Cannon for. But we have solutions. This thing. I wonder what this thing has in store for me. Again, Eternatus, right? If it's bulky, you know, it can shut down my Suicune before I can get even close to it. Like, he's gonna pressure stall me first, and so I'll have to learn what this does. But he doesn't have a Calyrex, so I think I have a little more leeway to learn. So he goes hard Zacian Crown, so I'm expecting a double back as I just straight up missed the Toxic. He could have Assurance, but he does double, as I said. What's this points? 16, yeah. And so this is good for me because I do want to trap this. As I said, oh, here we go again. Seems to not want to be in versus. So, what does it do? It's Toxic, which means he's definitely gonna switch here. Oh no. So he's committing to webs. Could web spam, but he doesn't. Damn, that's actually really bad for me. I'm gonna be at 25% Scald. Okay. So Scald, I'll Roost. See how much I'm taking. taking 31 now. 50, 50, and I'm going to take 37 after this. Because he has to be careful that I don't sticky right. He has to be careful that I don't kill him on a turn. So he's going to sticky web again here. So positionally, Dialga is amazing. I'll try to defog again versus Veltal. That was actually a really poor sequence for me. Oh, he rested. Shit. What would I do if I were my opponent? What can he do? I think is a better question. I'll Thunder. Oh, wow. 1, it killed. I'm shocked. But 2, he left it in. Are those rest talk? No, it's not even rest talk. Maybe just didn't want anything else coming in. So certainly gonna CC. Assurance isn't gonna cut it, but we have the helmet, so I'm gonna punish. That's adamant. We learned from our mistake from the last game. He's trying to muscle through me. I'm not gonna allow that. It's crazy how bulky Necrozma is. So Zacian being gone is huge for Xerneas, because now I can boost and do a little something. Now it'll depend on what his Ho-Oh is speed wise. Since the Eternatus is still alive and I have to deal with a choice scarf, I'll go to Suicune here on his Sacred Fire. Hopefully I just escape. Suicune's such a beast, man. Like, he really doesn't love these hoes. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much he does not love these hoes. So I'll tect to see if he has Tox. He does. So he's probably a slower variant then. Which is, you know, good for a Veltal potentially defogging. And also what I want to be careful of is I want to get my Necrozma back up to Folio, or just prevent him from going for Geomancy. It's pretty important right now, you know. So I'm gonna go Dialga here. This is gonna get real interesting. He very birded though. Crits, which matters. Crit mattered a lot. That para is delicious. Muy delicioso. If I TR as he dies, that would allow me to defog and heal neck. But not if it's but if Ho-Oh dies and I get the Geo off. The question is, does the Xerneas beat my... We'll see. So I'll Draco here. Come on, man. God damn. Like, Sun Size, man, I swear. Now this isn't... Oh, it sucks, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. I thought I had Memento here, because I could go Ho-Oh here. I mean, I could go Xerneas here and potentially sweep him. Yeah, let's do this. I'd probably... He Sacred Fired first though. Let's do this. Yes, like timely justice. There's nothing quite like it. There's nothing quite like that timely justice, man. When it's right on time, when it's right on schedule, there's nothing quite like it, man. There's nothing quite as delicious. There's nothing quite as delicious as timely justice, man. So yeah, Xerneas busted. Ain't nothing new there. And yeah, this team is actually, like, Suicune is... This isn't the best team for it, obviously, because I threw it together in literally under 5 minutes. And there's no kind of regard for synergy, but paired with something like a Gothitelle, particularly versus these Eternatuses, something more reliable than Dugtrio. And it would also catch, what else would it catch that Suicune's struggling with? What did I run into? Can't catch the Ghost Dragon, but who uses Giratina origin form? I mean, you know, fat legs. What's it called again? I don't remember. But yeah, we're gonna pause until we grab one. Alright guys, so this is the Suicune gang. Okay, now he has a Palkia, but I can potentially outstall Palkia. I'm gonna go heavy on Suicune in this one because I think it has a lot of leeway, more so than the others. Like it has a lot going for it in this one, especially if either I trap Zacian completely so I can't even bring my sub, or I set up before it can really get any mileage going. And so Dialga, of course, as I said, you're facing all these Xerneas when I change it to Flash Cannon. Xerneas is pretty problematic as well. When isn't it? And then Yveltal will be there for this thing and his own Yveltal. So stage 1 is gonna be Dialga. Obliterate! Actually may have CC. If he doesn't, he's gonna pivot to maybe Palkia. Yeah. That CC be hurting. Yeah, I'm not falling for your tricks and gags. So the Zacian is significantly weakened. To where I can comfortably rocks without getting too KO'd on a switch. And there's that Palkia. Oh, Palkia boy. As I would expect something along the lines of, you know, like a Fire Blast. I'm thinking if it's worth the pivot, because what I could do here is Suicune, then pivot to Dialga to scout for Thunder. And I'd waste 2 Fire Blasts on him right there. Or I could just go hard Yveltal. I don't like Yveltal taking a potential anything else he goes for. So there's the Fire Blast. I take next to no damage. And he used 2 of them. And now we pivot to check for Thunder. If he Spatial Rends, it sucks. Okay, so there we go. That worked out for us. And so now it's time to put some Mayhem. It's time for Mayhem. This guy really Spatial Rend. As if he was gonna kill me. I could have killed him there. I should have just attacked. As if he was gonna kill me. The gall of this guy. The nerve. And so we're gonna go to Demon isn't the play because this is slower than me. Let's punish with Vel. Because this could be toxic. It's clearly toxic Sunsteel Strike. It's clearly Helmet? Did it take rocks? Okay. So now he has to cover for Fire Blast. Doesn't switch though. Does he have Earthquake or something? Knock. Okay. It's not gonna cut it, buddy. Fire Blast will do about 50 in case he attacks. Right, I was thinking maybe he'll stay in and attack me, and again that's important. So Xerneas is already, in fact, oh my god, why does it have to be Xerneas? I sweep him here. He only has Earthquake and knockoff. Like he loses to Xerneas. It's let's end this live. I was gonna think like, should I like do all this extra shit to get Suicune? Nah, let's take the opening while we have it. Earthquake's the best thing he got. He could knock. It's a new blast, easy to hit KO because it's so damn strong. Yeah, Earthquake is doing no damage. I wish I could sub, but I think now he realizes the flaws. I think he realizes his fate now. So his boots, what would he do? Like substitute, Thunder Wave. Let me Thunder Wave here. Oh my god, man. What the fuck? Vel is a problem still. Roar. That's some strats. That's strats. That's strats. Come on, man. Come the fuck on, dude. So that roar is a problem. Ugh, fuck. So I got a defog since he removed my item. Man, that's whack. That's mad whack. That's mad whack. He showed assurance, right? Yeah. Okay. So again, keeping this bad boy healthy. Upside is Vel is just so damn good that because I want to make sure I'm always healthy. What could he double to here? Nothing. Nothing. Thankfully, Xerneas is still just straight up alive. Okay, there's the Palkia. I figured as much would come soon. Man, I could have. It's funny that Dialga could have just killed this Palkia. This guy really just stayed in. Like, crazy. Fire Blast, I could attempt to stall out. I'm gonna Morning Sun first to see how much this is doing. I figured it wouldn't come. Dude! Oh my fucking god, this dude is lucky, man. Thankfully, I don't need my attack stat in this game, but like, it's just super frustrating. So let's go Kun to stall out another Fire Blast since he's just clicking them without much. How? 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 I'm gonna stall everything out, man. That's so crazy to me, man. And Thunder is one of those moves, like, if it's gonna hacks, it's gonna hacks. So without the burn on either of my mons. Alright, so let's hope he misses. That'd be too much, right? That'd be way too much to ask. Okay, cool, my man. So he'll only have one spatial red left if he uses it. Okay, so, I mean 0 spatial reds left. Ay ay ay. So now we gotta deal with luck. Now I don't get to it KO'd, but I really need Vel. Vel, like, okay, blessings. Still have. Sure, is that what I want to do? Actually, he still has a fucking full health Xerneas, so that burn on Necrozma actually will end up mattering. Not sure what the point of the doubling was. Maybe to just stall. Okay, well, to burn if you're trying to stall out for Xern, then that can make sense. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh man, I saw the justice is so delicious. Oh, you love it when the justice comes together. I love it when justice comes together. But this is where the fun ends. If he has sub, he wins. Yeah. What a fucking joke, man. But yeah, we're gonna end it there. That should suit me for trying to win the game and playing another one. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit the like button. Peace.